beautiful Monona, Wisconsin. This is Silver Eagle Boys Basketball. WVMO brings you MG Basketball tonight against the Stoughton Vikings. I'm Steve Martinelli, and the Silver Eagles put their 9-1 season record up against the 6-4 Vikings. Don't let 6-4 fool you. Stoughton is 4-1 in the conference, tied with Madison Edgewood behind, of course, your Silver Eagles with a perfect 5-0 conference record. Monona Grove's coming off a victory the other night against Madison Edgewood, a stunning victory, 72-71 over the Crusaders. A match but two of the best teams in the state. Monona Grove comes in ranked number 7 in the coaches poll, I believe it is. Edgewood, number 7 in Division 2. Edgewood in Division 3. I believe they were ranked number 2. Silver Eagles hitting some clutch shots at the end there. Miles Thomas, the big hero. Miles led the way with 22 points. Luke Nelson with 21 points. And Monona Grove winning their, fifth game in a row. Their only loss this season on a nail biter to the Wanakee Warriors back, December 18th. Stoughton comes into tonight's game on a 3-game winning streak. Their last game was Tuesday night against the Monroe Cheesemakers. They beat Monroe in that one, 65-50. Prior to that, they beat Baraboo 54-36. This has been an up and down season for Stoughton. They've done well in conference, but overall, they win one, lose a couple. Win two, lose one. You know, like I said, they're only a 6-4 team, averaging about 57 points a game. They've had a couple of high points. They put up 73 points against a pretty sad Milton team. And then they get blown out by Edgewood 83-56, you know, so it's been up and down. The Silver Eagles, however, have been pretty consistent. Monona Grove comes into tonight's game averaging an even 66 points a game. Gone over 73 times in their last 5 games, that 5-game winning streak. What's one of the big differences, though, is the Silver Eagles are hitting their free throws. That was huge against Edgewood when they hit 18 out of 21 free throws. And that's been the key for them. They're shooting 64% on the season versus 61 for their opponents. And in a tight game, that's what it all comes down to sometimes. Well, Stoughton is led in scoring this year by junior guard Troy Slaby. Slaby, an all-conference pick last year as a sophomore when he averaged 14 points a game. He's averaging just over 18 a game this year. I don't have any shooting stats for him, but 18 points a game is pretty decent, I'd say. He's got a high game, 28 points. Second leading scorer on the Stoughton Vikings is Brady Shipper, averaging just under 10 points a game. Getting things set up here for our camera crew, so bear with us. We'll be just about ready for player introductions. We've got the pep band here tonight. Before we go any farther, I want to say congratulations to Autumn Ogden, the leading scorer for the girls team. Autumn, in a victory last night at Monroe, went over 1,000 points for a career. Still have half the season to go here. Silver Eagle ladies 11-1 on the season. And we'll be here Saturday, tomorrow, when they take on the Fall River Pirates. That's a great team name, the Pirates, and they got a great logo too. That's worth coming out and watching them, isn't it? Well, let's talk about the Monona Grove scorers. Miles Thomas, the aforementioned Miles, last night or the other night's hero. Miles averaging just about 16 points a game. Luke Nelson averaging 13 a game. Peyton Miller, 12 a game. These are the 3 best guards in the conference. The best guard combination, I should say. There's some decent players in the Badger South this year, but Monona's got the best set of 3, as those 3 seem interchangeable, all capable of putting up big points on any given night. There's some good players filling out the rest of that team. Mike Tomei and Evan Bauer round out the starting lineup. Jared Meyer and Jake Schrockenthaler are top reserves, along with Chris O'Connell. Coach Dan Zwiefel in his 20th season can go pretty deep on his bench, which is a requirement now that they're playing 18-minute halves. In the old days of the 8-minute quarters, it was a little easier to get by with 7 or 8 guys. Now you need 8 to 10 guys easily. All right, we're going to have the national anthem here in just a moment. The MG Pep Band all queued up and ready to go, so please feel free to stand and sing along. I want to remind you, you're listening to WVMO, the voice of Monona, 98.7, just a little bit above normal.
Please join Director Jeff Kasparic and the MG Pep Band in the singing of our national anthem.
All right, the MG Pep Band.
And now for the